Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video on Salesforce billing, we saw like how different rules can be configured to enable Salesforce billing functionalities. Today, we are going to learn different ways to bill our particular product. So this was agenda in my previous session as well, like we learned about what is billing, what is Salesforce billing, the end-to-end process in Salesforce billing. The very first video covered setting up accounting. Then we saw how can we work with different rules, and then today we are going to see different ways to bill our product. So this was the agenda and this was the points that we discussed in my very first video. If you want to see, you can just refer to my channel and see this video. It would be marked as day 1 and day 2 of the billing learning. Today we are going to go ahead with day 3 learning, in which we are going to discuss different ways to bill. So I'll just quickly navigate through different ways to build the product. Now we have 4 ways in which we can build our particular product. So first way is billing a product in one of cost. That means like whatever amount that we are getting for the order, right? We are getting it in a single go, in a single invoice. There is something called recurring billing as well. That means if you want to get some billing, we tend to get it recurring, right? At a set interval, right? Whether it's a monthly, quarterly, or semi-annually or yearly. So that's a recurring billing to get anything or any money on a recurring basis. Then there is something called consumption based billing. Many times it happens like whenever we are purchasing some product, let's say we are purchasing the in let's say previous time when we were not having this geo broadbands and any other stuff, right? We were tend to use our internet services and we will be billed as much as we have used, right? So that is what consumption based billing. Then there is something called milestone based billing. That means like amount needs to be paid when a particular milestone gets reached, whether it's a 30%, 70%, or 100%. A specific amount needs to be paid when each milestone get uh, reach. Right? So that is a milestone based billing. Consider your let's say you are purchasing a flat and the amount that you have to pay is milestone wise. Whenever a first floor gets built up, you pay certain amount. Whenever fifth floor get created or built, you purchase amount, and whenever the fully building got created or full floor are ready, then you paid your full amount, right? So that is what milestone based billing as well. So let's say what is one off billing. So one off billing is a way in which we can bill the whole ordered amount to the customer in a single go. Generally, one off billings are being paid in advance. And what are the example? Purchasing an iPhone, purchasing a laptop, and purchasing a car. These are one off billing example when we pay or when we tend to pay or decide to pay the whole amount in a single go, or when we are forced to pay, right? And this can be purchased on EMI as well as of now, but consider like if we are paying a full amount in a single invoice. This is one of billing. Then what is recurring billing? So recurring billing is the way in which we can bill the order amount on a regular basis to the customer. Generally, recurring billings are also being paid in advance. For example, broadband connection. Right? We can opt for a broadband connection and we can pay it per month, the charges per month. We can opt for the SMS alerts as well, like when we opt for any SMS alert from bank, right? We got charged monthly or yearly. And there are several software and service maintenance as well. So whenever we buy any software or any particular product, if there is a maintenance that needs to be required, right, we tend to bill it, right, or we tend to pay it, right, whether monthly, yearly, biannually. Okay. Now let's review it. So before going to cart, let me show you two products. I have a vending machine, which is a one-time product. You can see it's not a subscription one. We have rules. We're gonna see rules, use of rules uh, with working example later. And we have seen like what are the rules and what's the meaning of that rule, what's the purpose of that rule. Please refer to the last video to learn about that. Over here, the charge type is one time. That means it's being decided like we're gonna pay or we're gonna charge whatever amount that needs to be charged in a single invoice. Then there goes maintenance services. So maintenance service is a subscription product. It's a 12-month subscription fee, which is being defined on price book entry. If you see over here, it is $120. So $120 a year, the charge for this particular maintenance services. Over here, chat type is recurring. That means we want to bill it recurring. How frequently we want to get billed? It's monthly, so we want to bill it monthly. So that means $120. If it is price for 1 year, we gonna bill $10 each month. Okay, and billing is in advance. So let's see. I'll go to this. I'll select the product. I'll come over here on cart. I'll change this to 24. It will make change over here, right? But it won't change here. It's a part of CPQ, right? So we'll not go much deeper in it. I'll just save it. So once I save it, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna create an order out of it. So I'll just click this order checkbox and click save. This will create an order for us. So order got created. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna directly activate the order, and then we'll just create a contract for contracting process, right? So over here, the contract will get created and only one subscription will get created because we are only opting for the maintenance service and not the vending machine. Okay, because that's a recurring product. Service is a recurring product, but vending machine is an asset. So it will get created under asset related list of account. Will not cover that part. We'll directly go and check this bill now checkbox. Let's see. So will now get checked. We got invoice, and the invoice is of about 310. Why? Because the vending machine was fully one-off paid, so it got added as an invoice line with full amount of $300. Maintenance service was a recurring one, and as we have seen over here, it is a monthly billing, and it was having $120 price. So 120 divided by 12, it's a 10 month, $10 each month. Now since we are not using any taxation, we'll have to clear this as of now, right? Because we are not going to see tax calculation as of now. So I just cleared it, and then I'm gonna post this invoice. Remember, posting this invoice is must, because after posting the invoice only you gonna get a new invoice created on order. Otherwise, you will not get your new invoice created on the order. So now it is posted. I'll go over here and I will check this checkbox bill now again, and let's see. So now only one invoice will get created with one invoice line, because the vending machine got priced, right? We have already got or received an invoice for that vending machine. So on the very next invoice, we are not going to get an invoice line for that particular vending machine. Again, I'll clear this over here and I'll just save this. It shows post in progress. I'll just refresh it. It's posted, and if I go over here, I can again generate an invoice, which will be again with a single invoice line of $10. Okay. So this is the way you can bill your product recurring and at a one-off cost. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel to get learning on Salesforce billing, Salesforce CPQ and Conga products. Thank you very much.